Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to another Glee reaction. This episode, we are diving into season number 4, episode number 2, called Britney 2.0. And so I made the comments in the previous episode about Britney where I said it was getting a little repetitive the way she was and the way she's acting. And I know that's her character. She's supposed to be, in the sense, the Kelso, the not all there character. And it was funny at first, but then it's kind of just like slowly starting to become not as funny. And so now we have an episode pretty much surrounded by Britney again. Hopefully it's funny. Hopefully it's fun. But I really enjoyed the flow of the first episode. Although we were going to be following Rachel in New York and then the kids here at school. Although I may not agree necessarily with the fact that we're still following Rachel, even though this is about the Glee Club. It still flowed very well, and I really enjoyed it. And so basically, we're jumping into this episode focused and ready to see what we got. New characters were amazing. You know what time it is, guys. Buckle your seatbelts. Let's ride.
That's what you missed on Glee.
I'm planning a Middle East style sham election that will install me as senior class president for life.
Who are you talking to, Brittany? Who are you talking to, Brittany?
Okay.
It was kind of a rough summer. I really miss Santana.
Now, would you hold it against me? 'Cause you feel like
I'm about to say, I feel like I know the song.
So if I said I want your body now.
Moved out the doorway, my voiceover continuing down the hallway.
Okay, what was that?
She is another level of like not all there.
She doesn't have anything to hold on to. Clearly, she's lost her identity.
I'm very confused.
Oh my God, are we doing Britney Week again?
You really came into your own during the last Britney.
We lost so many people, and we only got
energy, confidence.
2 people
She
to join
inspires
us.
You, and you inspire us. So, everyone prepare a Britney song for the week and
Okay, I guess we're going Britney again.
Let's turn this dance floor into our own little nesting. If I was your boyfriend, sometimes it goes.
For $1,800 a month, we could get a shoebox in Manhattan or this hangar in Bushwick.
$1,800? Ain't no way.
It's better than Detroit and Damascus. So what do you think? Should we take it?
Are you crazy? Living here with you instead of those dorms? It's heaven!
There's no way they're paying $1,800 for this in New York.
So much better than Lime and Domino's.
It's the water.
So have you heard from
Miss Cassie July, she'd flip. I can't stand her.
Cassie July. is your
Miss
dance teacher?
July.
As in the Cassie July, aka Crazy July, aka the biggest train wreck in Broadway. You have to keep fighting. If she wants sexy, give her
You would think
sexy.
Rachel would have known about that. Like being so about Niata, wouldn't she have known? My man goes to school just to be with the ladies, yeah?
So are you game? Let's make a team. Make them say my name.
Hey.
Love in the extreme.
Hey. 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 I didn't think Joe was coming back.
Is innocent, just for fun and nothing meant.
Everyone's having fun but Britney, if you noticed it in the background.
Let's just do it, you and me. Let's count in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
No, she's going real Britney Pierce. Oh!
Coach Sylvester's taken away my high pony. If I can't have my high pony, I don't want.
What's going on in your head right
Leave me alone, JBI!
Jeez. Oh my God, so over the top.
Can we do something?
No, he had it coming. He had it coming.
Downward spiral. I think the whole singing at her thing isn't really helping. Whoa. No scootering in the hallway. And Mr. McCarthy's
Yo, who the hell scooters anyways?
Protesting that class. On religious grounds, they mange.
Your brother was a train wreck. Worse than you.
Ah, I hate the brother thing. So cheesy.
Community. He had friends.
Club is so lame. What does Shyster have you guys singing?
Shyster.
Spears Week.
Yeah, see, I prefer music that uses actual instruments.
Well, you haven't heard my version yet.
That kind of loving sends a man right
I ain't gonna lie, yo. He's probably one of my favorite ones, vocally.
crazy.
I'll see you around. Ah, now she's gonna have his jacket.
His coffee is that?
Kiki, what size coffee am I drinking?
Dude.
You're drinking a Setanta, 70 ounces of espresso.
Holy crap.
You're the only one that I can trust now that Santana's too busy for me.
Great idea.
Mm.
Can I get you another Setanta?
Dude, yo, that thing is
You're
massive.
late. And dressed like a Walgreens underwear model.
Answers are going to help out as well. Light?
Oh man, we had this all routined out.
I think I do.
I'm not that innocent. Oh my god, that looked painful. Holy crap.
So what do you think, Miss July? Am I ready to learn the tango?
She's
Look,
unimpressed.
you memorized the routine, so what?
Rachel was incredible.
You were incredible. She was okay.
Ended before it even began. We're the future, and you're just some YouTube joke.
Holy crap.
You're done. Get out of my class.
She didn't like that one.
Is that all I get, Jumbo? Why so stingy?
Everything Puck should have been like.
Come on, tough guy. Come on with me. In.
What are you talking about? Oh my god. Seriously. Schuster.
Taking you to see me. Jake Puckerman.
Oh my god.
Your brother, Noah. I'll leave you two alone.
Oh man. Well, welcome back, Puck.
You look more like the other.
You think you're a badass? Nailing a bunch of chicks, beating up some punks in the cafeteria?
That's exactly
I'm the
what you
original
thought.
Badass. I had my first threesome at 7, and once I beat up a police horse.
So what? Are you gonna kick my ass if I don't get?
What? Oh my god. I don't like the brother thing at all, man. I don't like the brother thing at all.
Quiet, please, children.
Biggins, nobody's talking,
Welcome to
man.
McKinley High's annual fall assembly, where we gather to celebrate.
There's no one around. We keep on rocking. We keep on rocking. Oh, are you?
What is she doing?
Flashing while we're dirty dancing. They keep watching. They keep watching. Feels like the crowd is saying.
Schuster's about to be mad.
In the
Schuster's
58-year
embarrassed.
history of the William McKinley High School Glee Club, there has
Nice girl. And I resigned from Glee Club effective immediately.
Now we lost another member. Solid. We are pretty slim right now.
Said to you that they were completely wrong and out of line.
Why, Rachel? Don't come and apologize.
Stop talking. Oh, look. So you're
Okay,
in.
that was a
You're on
really weird
probation
shot.
And dance belt duty. And watch all of them. You're dismissed, Schumer.
I know what you're up to.
Pop,
Lip syncing,
miss.
beating up Jacob and Israel. You're intentionally hitting
Oh,
rock bottom.
Pop'ems? Pop'ems?
So I can make a glorious comeback, just like Britney. I mean, look at her. She got paid $14 million to be on X Factor. I am here to.
Is this
inform
only
you
gonna
of the
last for
legal
one
requirement
episode?
To restore my high pony and put me back on the Cheerios. Glenn Close.
Ah, good effort, Britt. Baby steps.
Okay
I
then.
got a C- on my US history exam.
Alrighty
Teacher
then.
Bumped up 2 whole letter grades because I wrote in English instead of my secret language I invented in middle school.
Your freedom is a gift he's given you. Accept it.
Can we hear from
So
Finn though?
much freedom all at once.
wanna
it's
hear
starting
from
to
him,
feel like
please.
severe loneliness.
The only cure to loneliness is cake. There's a great
I think you are amazing.
I'm actually
and-
really
and
shocked by that.
Very,
I'm very shocked by that.
sexy. I just
You're still in love with your boyfriend. Here's the thing. Enjoy the orchid.
I'm a little shocked by that, not gonna lie. I thought for sure she was gonna let him.
Well, it helped. I just, I don't know. I
It
get these
better not
feelings
been your
sometimes.
brother.
Punch someone or steal a cop car or kiss someone. And your Glee Club might.
It looks better on me. We're
Oh
dating now.
my god.
Didn't Jake tell you? No.
What do
he
you
didn't.
mean, Jake?
Well, oh, it's not.
Not exactly. This is one of my favorite songs.
All right, last but not least. What you gonna do? Delete the contact? Dude, you're doing the same thing you just did to her? Oh, that's so ridiculous. Well then. Well then, well then, well then. All right, well there you have it. Season 4, episode number 2. Britney 2.0. Ugh. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bothered. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm a little bothered because I feel like we sort of steered away from what made us, like what made this show so special. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just too early into the season. Maybe I'll get out of this funk that Britney's apparently in. But I just feel like, we had success in the first 3 seasons. And because we had to graduate some of our students, we feel the need to recreate those same students. We don't need that. I honestly believe we don't need that. And so that's why I really don't like the storyline that Jake's brother's Noah. For what? And then it's like his half brother. And so he has to play the same exact role. He has to be the guy who struggles, who doesn't feel, he doesn't feel like he has the support or whatever the case may be. And he has to be this badass. It's frustrating. And then we also, I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose. And I know I praised the whole Rachel thing first episode. And it's cool and all, but Rachel isn't Glee, if that makes sense. Rachel isn't Glee. Glee is a high school club. Like our Glee club is the high school club that we have in Lima, Ohio. She is in college now. She is in New York. So hearing from them, the same way they treated the Santana moment, where we saw her through a FaceTime little Skype video, is the same way the other ones should be treated. And I know they were the main characters for so long. Yes, I agree with everyone with that. But for us to be following her still as heavily as we are, it kind of defeats the purpose of the title of the show, in my opinion. And so I'm not bashing it. I'm not saying that the Rachel storylines are not good. I'm just saying, why can't we continue this show? I feel like Glee is a show that should never really have an end until we give it an end. And the fact that like we're still following the people that graduated already, or at least following Rachel as heavy as we are, I just don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. And I honestly also think that Britney, although she does portray, a sort of dumb character, I feel like she needed to graduate, because I feel like her humor was those first 3 seasons. She was such a comedic relief. And now you're giving us a whole nother season of her being the exact same way. I just don't think it's going to have the same effect. You know what I mean? We have another Britney Spears episode here, heavily focused on Britney again. And it was good for the most part, I guess. We had really good music. I like the way they switched up the sound of certain songs and made them sound a little slower or a little different. So that was really cool. I enjoyed the fact that um they got bashed for lip syncing. I thought it was lip singing, but lip syncing. Um that was cool to me as well. And it was even cool that Marley had a crush or whatever on Jake, but then for Jake to be the way he was and just come off sincere with Marley to then go behind her back and start dating Kitty. What? What? Oh, I just don't understand. It's so frustrating. This episode was frustrating. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It was a frustrating one because I just feel like the first 3 seasons were perfection. Perfection, and yes, we had high moments and low moments. Every show does, but it was perfection, and it was the perfect send off for our seniors. And I feel like we're kind of like messing it up. We're messing it up. I honestly, I like Rachel. I like her storyline, but I don't want to follow her in New York. And again, I feel like I've supported and been such a, you know, really a part of the Glee family. So I feel like just because I'm bashing something doesn't necessarily mean that I hate the show or anything like that. I know some people like to jump to conclusions and stuff, but I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this season if we're going to continue the same route. It seems as though they kind of ran out of writing material, so they're just trying to recycle a lot of things, if that makes sense. And I feel like we should have plenty to talk about. It's a high school show. It's a show about high school students. It's about Glee. It's about being outcast and stuff of that nature. So there should be plenty to write about. We don't have to rewrite. Basically, if you think about it, if you sit there and think about it, every character that left is slowly getting a character to fill in their place, the exact same person. So Noah being the bad one, now we have Jake. Quinn being the head cheerleader that you know, nobody could touch her, now we have Kitty. And Kitty's a little more intense with the bullying than Quinn was, but it's basically the same exact character. Then Rachel being Rachel and Marley are the biggest difference between the characters that are supposed to be similar, I guess. But even in that sense, it's a Rachel was never really that outspoken unless she was a part, like she was more outspoken when it came to the Glee Club. And Marley really does, she's just not really that outspoken. But I just feel so I'm a little aggravated. I'm a little aggravated because I just feel like this show is amazing and it has so much behind it, and I put, you know, so much, I guess you can say, time and effort into watching and reacting and reviewing this show, because not only do I love doing it, but I really enjoy the show. I enjoy it a lot. And so the fact that I kind of feel like I'm trying to like, as I'm talking about it, I'm trying to think of like a way to describe what's happening here, but I can't think of it. I can't it, and I know the name of the show isn't the name of the high school. I know that, but the Glee Club is a high school club at that high school, and so I feel like, man, it's tough. It's really tough. I guess you could say it's the equivalent of if the Harry Potter movies, I guess you can say, were called Hogwarts, or if they were called, I don't know, maybe a class amongst Hogwarts, and then we decided to follow Harry and them outside of it. I don't know. I can't really think of a way to describe it, but it's just a little upsetting because this isn't about the college students. Yes, I love Rachel. I love the original cast, but they graduated. It's time to to move on. It's time to focus on who's there now. And why are the people who graduated constantly coming back to the school? The first episode we had Kurt, who couldn't stay away from the school for whatever reason. Now we have Puck, who's making, I guess Schuster reached out, and so he decided to come, and then he had never even seen his half brother. He never seen Jake. So it's like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be now talked to and inspired and motivated by my brother who I've never seen, and I'm already in high school. What? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. And so it was fine though. Like I said, I really enjoyed the music. I love the way they did like sort of different sounds to it. That was very enjoyable. Story wise, I mean, even as I skimmed through it, I mean, it's another story based on Britney. Britney's very, again, she's somebody that's great in doses. When you give her a full episode, you kind of pushing it in a sense. I do like the Miss July thing, and I feel like it's really sort of screwed up that the same little outburst that one outburst that she had was her only chance, and now nobody works with her, which is why she teaches. But then Rachel had that same little similar outburst in a class, and so she was basically trying to say like, look, I lost my shot because the same fiery passion that I have got me in trouble, and now the fiery passion that you're showing in this class, saying that I'm being this, I'm being that, you get another chance. I don't want to give you another chance, but you get another chance. And so it's like, it's one of those like, damn, I kind of feel for her because like Miss July, because she does seem like she was passionate about it. Of course she does. She's still teaching it, but she lost her opportunity because she lost her cool, which I'm pretty sure you're told before you go to these Broadway shows to silence your phones, to turn your phones off and stuff like that. So I could see why she got upset. I wouldn't have took it to the degree that she did and grabbed a prop and went into the crowd to go hit the guy. But I understand it though. It's a little aggravating that we're following. It's almost like the show is just not prepared to let them go. And I can honestly say like, dude, we would do so good whether we see them or not. Like the whole Rachel and all that stuff, this show isn't called Rachel. It's not called Rachel. It's not. And so the fact that we're still following her as heavy as we are, it just doesn't make sense to me. She should be given the Santana treatment. She should be given the Puck treatment. It should be a very small moment here and there. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing. And then even the Kurt thing that I was talking about in the first episode, man, I feel like I'm ranting, going on for a while. But even the stuff for Kurt in the first episode, just because he's still involved with Blaine and all of his friends are in Glee Club, why would you go to the high school to hang out with them? Why not wait until they got out of school and then maybe went to your job and you hung out with them there, or whatever the case may be? But it just doesn't feel right. It feels like they weren't prepared to move on from, the original cast. And I don't know, I think it just doesn't, at least right now, it doesn't seem fair to the people who deserve to have their storylines, and it just deserves to be within the high school and the high school drama, not some college drama, not Rachel, who's all the way across the country. Well, not across the country because Ohio isn't that far from New York, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it just shouldn't be that way. And so there you have it, though. That's my sort of reaction and review to this episode. I know it was mostly me bashing it, which I don't even feel good about bashing it and talking so bad of it, but still enjoyable, still optimistic that we could continue to be very excited and happy to watch Glee. Hopefully you guys are still, excited and happy to, watch me react to Glee. I'm just a little let down, guys. I'm bummed right now. I'm super bummed right now. But There shall be more episodes. We shall continue. But there you have it. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.